XRP versus Ethereum. Let's talk about it. Well, it's not even XRP versus Ethereum. It is Ripple versus Ethereum, but that's not even a thing. And that is because of interoperability. And Ripple is an incredibly smart company. Let me explain. Also, I'm WendyO. I talk everything crypto every single day. Watch this video and drop me a comment because I read them all. Like, share it. You know the drill because you gotta get more. Now, Ethereum is the OG DeFi coin, meaning that it operates in a true decentralized economy. And the cool thing about Ethereum is you can build on top of it. So we have these stable coins, USDC, USDT, that are more centralized entities for banks, traditional finance, whatever that is. But true DeFi actually runs on Ethereum for the most part. And then we have Ripple. Ripple is more of a banker's project, and that's not a bad thing any way, shape, or form. Ripple saw an opportunity to come into the crypto markets and to tie in traditional finance, retail, the big banks, all of it into a crypto sense. So they're solving a problem. Within Ripple's ecosystem, they've got Ripple, which is the company, they've got the coin XRP, they have the chain XRPL, which is decentralized chain, and they have their newer product, RLUSD, which is a stable coin. And RLUSD runs on XRPL and Ethereum. Right now, one of the reasons why the crypto markets are so boring is that the public servants are focused heavily on stablecoin regulation, i.e. the Genius Act. And the reason why they're doing this is because at the end of the day, they are servicing the banks. That's all they care about is the banks. And the banks don't want their bottom line touched, hence stablecoin regulation. Ripple knew this. Ripple also put out a report indicating that a lot of banks have invested like $100 billion over the last 5 years in blockchain literacy, basically understanding what this is and how it works. And Ripple's kind of been on the sidelines, which is why they created RLUSD. There was also a recent controversy about the amount of volume of RLUSD on XRPL. There's not a whole lot, but there's a lot of volume via RLUSD on Ethereum. And that's because Ethereum is the chain for DeFi and for stablecoins or whatever it is you want to use it. So that was very smart that Ripple saw an interoperable opportunity. Interoperability is basically when you have one chain that is able to communicate with a lot of different chains. And the future in crypto is interoperability. So to me personally, it's not even that big of a deal that RLUSD's volume, most of it is not done on XRPL, but on Ethereum. Because as of right now, Ethereum seems to be the coin, the chain that traditional finance is turning to. Ondo Finance, which is very much affiliated with BlackRock, said, Ethereum runs 24/7, 365, securing over $400 billion in assets. The bedrock of decentralized finance, a perfect starting point for Ondo's tokenized stocks and ETFs. We have a BlackRock-based project talking about how important Ethereum is. So if we're really reading between the lines here, Ethereum is essentially the center of this bull run or this cycle. And yes, again, things can change. They change very fast, especially in crypto. But I think it's important to understand that most of the volume with RLUSD is on Ethereum, not XRPL. And that's not a bad thing any way, shape, or form. The projects that are going to sustain in crypto utilize interoperability and work with different chains. Goodbye.